It is raining and it is the perfect time to read a cozy book. I don't even know if the book that I'm going to read is a cozy book, but it's a very popular book and I am very excited to read it. So welcome to a mood reading vlog. I got this idea from Sarah here on YouTube, and she always does these like mood reading vlogs where she basically just mood reads, and I'm very much a mood reader, so let's try that out. Okay, so I'm gonna start the vlog with a very popular booktok book. It's Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, and I have seen this all over, everywhere. And to be honest, I have no idea what this book is about. I just know it's a romance and people absolutely love this book. I hope I like this book as well. Oh, okay, so it's an enemies to lovers and it's a fantasy enemies to lovers, so love that. Got my decaf coffee because now I'm drinking decaf, and my book. Let's read. Okay, it is Monday and I started this vlog on Saturday, but I didn't read much. So I'm gonna continue today. So I read until page 10 and I know it's gonna take me a little while maybe because it's a hardcover book, so the pages are longer. Well, just they're bigger pages. So let's see how long this takes me, but like first impressions, I am not a big fan of third-person narratives. You guys know this, so I'm hoping that it gets better because I don't know, it's just confusing at times to read third person. So let's see, but I have really high hopes for this book because literally everyone raves about it. So it is 8 a.m. and I literally don't have anything to do today, so I'm just basically gonna read all day and work. So let's do it. This is quickly turning into a book that I literally cannot stop reading. I'm on page 78, I think. 78. Okay, let's do a recap because let me tell you what this book is about. So basically this book is set in a world where gods exist, like different gods, and they are at war with each other. So basically humans have to fight in this war of gods basically. Nobody actually knows a lot about what goes on in the war. So that is this world, right? And then comes the main character, which is Iris. So Iris has a older brother that enlisted for the war, and he went to the war, but 5 months have passed and Iris doesn't know anything about her brother. Like, she doesn't have any updates, like she doesn't know if he's alive or anything. She lives with her mother, which is basically a drunk because of the whole brother situation. She became an alcoholic. So now Iris has to like fend for herself. She got a job at like one of the most prestigious newspaper companies that's called the Gazette, the Oath Gazette, I think. And in the workspace she has a rival, so a guy named Rowan that wants the same job as her. So they basically like fight each other at work. Not fight, but argue with each other at work because they want the same position and they're both trying to get it. But then we have Iris's POV that basically her life is pretty hard. She's basically alone. She has to fend for herself. Her mother is not really there. She doesn't do anything. She just drinks. And then we have Rowan, who is basically a millionaire by family. His family are like millionaires. They're like a very rich family, and his father is basically arranging a marriage for him. So that is like his point of view. But there's kind of like a one-sided pen pal situation going on because there is magic in this world. Magical things happen all the time, but people don't know like how to really explain them. So basically, Iris has been writing to her brother for months, but her brother hasn't received any of her letters, or that's all she knows. And one day, she puts her letters in her wardrobe and the letters disappear. Basically, like magic, the letters disappear, like they were delivered somewhere. I've been saying the name wrong all this time. It's Roman. No, not Rowan. Sorry, Roman. Roman is actually receiving Iris's letters, but Iris doesn't know, and he's starting to reply to her. So now there's kind of like a pen pal situation, but one-sided, because Iris doesn't know that her rival is writing to her in secret, but he has read every single letter that Iris has written to her brother. So it's a whole situation. But now I'm on page 78. That's all that's happened, right? But now there's something big happened. I'm not gonna say anything about it because I'm not sure if the synopsis actually tells you about this, but this is what's going on, and I am loving it. I cannot stop reading. I'm gonna continue this. Also, the book is beautiful. Like, it has a typewriter. This is like only the hardback, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. Let's continue reading because I just need to know what happens. Okay, this just got extremely good. Like, I can't even explain, how good this book is. So, Iris enlisted to go to the war, but instead as like actually being a soldier, she is kind of like an informant for a newspaper company, not the same one. I need to take off my makeup, so that is why I'm kind of rushing, because I have an unexpected doctor's appointment. So basically in a little town with another girl that enlisted as well at the same time as her, and basically they live in this bed and breakfast with this other woman called Marisol, and they basically cook, they help in the like infirmary, they help like the wounded soldiers, and they also have to write like news articles for the actual news back in Oath. But now weeks have passed, and Iris kept like writing to the mystery man that she doesn't know who that is, but obviously Roman does know who Iris is. Weeks have passed. This is important. Like, weeks have passed, and out of nowhere, which I did quite expect this, but I didn't expect it at this moment, out of nowhere, Kid arrives at the small town, and he enlisted as well. I'm saying Kid because his last name is Kid, so he is Roman C. Kid, but she calls him Kid. So now he enlisted as well, and I'm trying to not freak out because like Iris doesn't know that Kid is the one who has been writing to her all this time, and I'm sure that's gonna be a whole situation, and it's gonna be like a big fight. So let's see when that happens, but I am just loving this book. I'm on page 208. 83. Oh my gosh. Obviously, it happened. It is happening. I love Iris and Roman. I'm gonna cry. But I have this like quite an awful feeling that something bad is gonna happen, because like there's still like probably 100 pages left into this book, or maybe a little less, but still like I still need to read quite a few pages, and I feel like something bad is gonna happen, or like a big plot twist, or like a cliffhanger at the ending. I don't know, but I'm kind of freaking out, so let's see what happens. Okay, I finished the book. It's done. My thoughts is that I need the second book immediately. I need it right now. I don't even know where to start. Like, I already told you guys what this book is about, but like, I'm not gonna give you guys any spoilers, obviously, but oh my gosh, I knew that something was going on at the end, and I just knew that something was gonna happen. I don't even know what I'm gonna rate this book yet. I think I'm gonna rate it 4.5 just because there are gonna be more books to this series. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a series, like a duology, I have no idea, but I know that a second book is gonna come out, so I don't want to like rate this one too high. Just, I don't know. I like to rate series once I finish them to give like my full and processed ratings. But I am done. I'm so happy I read this. I literally read this today, like in a day. It wasn't that easy to read, to be quite honest. Like, it wasn't the easiest book to read. I got confused at like a lot of points, but I got through it and it was amazing. So that was that. Okay, so because I'm mood reading, and if you guys haven't watched my fall book haul, that's the last video, I have like a bunch of books for fall, and I want to incorporate them in this mood reading vlogs. So I have two books here. The first one is Vicious by V.E. Schwab, and then the second one is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. And this one I've heard a bunch of things of, but I haven't really heard anything about Vicious, but I'm kind of gravitating towards this one. I think I'm gonna read this one because I want like a very creepy, spooky book, and this one screams that. It's 3 p.m. I'm not sure when I'm gonna start this book, but hopefully I can start it today, if not tomorrow morning, and I will keep you guys updated. Let's see how this goes. Good morning. Okay, slight change of plans because I started One Dark Window and I'm not in the mood for it anymore. And honestly, also something that just bothers me with books sometimes is that if they're too detailed, like the character is explaining everything in so little detail, tiny details, I just cannot do it. I cannot do it for the life of me. So yeah, I'm not in the mood for it anymore. So I have quite a few options I want to read today. So let's see. The first one that I think I'm going to read, because it's a really quick read, is We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. I'm going to speed through this this morning, and then when I finish I want to read or either The Mad Woman's Ball or Secondhand Spirits. So when I get to these, I will tell you guys which one I'm in the mood for. changed again, but let's do a little update of the book. Okay, so I'm on page 20. This book is about Mary Cat, Mary Elizabeth, this girl that lives in a really small town with her family. But what I'm guessing, because the actual story hasn't been told yet, is that most of her family members died for some reason, and she only lives with her sister Constance and her uncle Julian. So they live in this like big house, almost a mansion. They are like one of the wealthiest families in town, but the thing is that everyone in town hates them, and I'm guessing it's because they think all of them murdered the entire family or something like that. So every time that Mary Cat has to go into town, she gets treated so badly by the townspeople. So it's her point of view, and that is basically all that's been happening. I kind of like get to see firsthand how people treat her when she goes into town. Okay, fail number 2, because I read until page 60 and I'm gonna DNF it. I just don't like the story that much. It's not that interesting. I don't think I can read the entire book. Like, it's kind of boring to me. Like, it does have that mystery, that vibe going on, but it also seems kind of like all over the place, and I really just don't get what's happening, you know? So that is not gonna work. I'm gonna start another book, and I want to like start another book and not stay on that one because I just didn't really like it, and it's still early. It's 9:13 a.m. so I can start another book. I'm gonna start the 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I'm gonna put the book right here because I'm gonna read it on my Kindle, and I did read The Dead Romantics by this same author, and I did like it. So let's see if this one is better. Okay, small update. If I'm talking weirdly, it's because I'm getting used to my Invisalign. I got Invisalign today, and I kid you not, it's one of the most painful things I've ever felt. I've never had braces when I was a kid, but this is like very painful. I can't even think straight. I got them out like an hour ago to eat, and the pain was so bad that my entire body began to like shake. I was shaking, and now I'm sweating. Like, this is just very painful. I am reading the 7-Year Slip, and I'm still reading it. Like, I'm on page 30, I think 30. But I am liking it. Like, I like the main character, her personality, her story. I want to like see what happens. I know that the main character, which I forgot her name to be quite honest, works in the publishing world, and she works in New York. She's basically a workaholic. She has like boyfriends, but she's never been in love. So I'm guessing that that's gonna change. But yeah, I've been liking it. I am gonna continue reading it. So I'm gonna end the video here, you guys, because I want to have this video up for you guys tomorrow. And to be quite honest, I don't think I'm gonna read because I can't concentrate. Like, all my brain knows right now is pain. And I just really can't concentrate in the words. I'm probably not gonna remember anything if I keep reading. So I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys liked the video, and a very realistic few days in my life of me reading and basically mood reading, because I change my mind a lot when I read. And if I start reading a book and I lose interest, then I'm probably not gonna read it, and then I pick up another one up and another one. That is the story of my life. So I'm probably gonna do more mood reading vlogs, so stay tuned for that. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want more videos, make sure to subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell so you can notify when I upload more videos. Wish me luck with this. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!